sacred stars, say Sirian Mermaid, and welcome or welcome back, bienvenue to my chaîne. All right, so we're gonna hop right into what the vibe is. I'm not gonna waste any time. I'm not gonna play any games with you guys. All right, spirit, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please help me to connect with the messages that my star tribe needs to know at this time. Oh my goodness. Okay. We have sipping. Ooh, tea already, y'all. Sipping. Rumors, gossip, and nosy. Okay. We have shattered, broken nightmares and failures. Legal, lawyers, court, and paperwork. Okay. So there is a lot of tea going on right now. Some of you could be involved in a legal situation or are considering escalating things legally. Some of you could have some sort of contract and people are discussing that case. They're discussing, people are nosy. They want to get into your business and you could feel called to just keep quiet until everything has been sorted out legally. Like you can't really speak. My throat chakra my voice was starting to go out. Excuse me. Like you can't really speak on something until things have been fully sorted out. Shattered. Now tell me more. Suffering in silence. Oh my goodness. That was literally the card that came out. So things could be really hitting the fan. Things could feel chaotic in life. It says unspoken desires, real feelings, and broken dreams. So this could be a sour ending to some sort of connection or business partnership for some of you, a marriage for others of you. And I feel like you've just held your peace for a long time. You haven't really spoken out about or against this person like publicly or tried to like smear anyone's reputation. There are other people though that are trying to instigate and get into your information and figure out, okay, it's like almost looking for fuel or something to bait you into doing something that they want. Or yeah, it just feels like even if this isn't like a legal situation for others of you in the collective, it definitely gives people that they want access to information that could affect you, like damage your reputation. Like it gives smear campaign, to be honest. Longing, missing you, let's talk, and reunion. So see, it could be some people trying to like call you up like, hey, oh my goodness, it's been such a long time. Where are you working now? Oh, are you still with this person? Are you and this person they're chaotic. They like drama, they like tea, they like stirring the pot. And they might have gotten news or felt some sort of energy shift with you that something is going awry in your life. And it's like, ooh, they would love to get the tea. And of course you can block this person, but I want to make you aware because this is coming up in your energy. This is something that you need to know, that you could be around this kind of person. It could be a family member, a fake friend, whatever. But the thing is, you'll know who this is because they are very nosy and they gossip a lot about other people to you. 333 on the recording timer. So it just feels like they have like a lot of energy attachments because they like to get involved in a lot of situations that they have no business getting involved in and commenting on. It's like they are just, who asked your opinion? You know what I mean? It's like one of those things where somebody randomly comments on somebody's video like, oh, okay, you look cool, but you know, we could have really done without the tattoos, or we didn't like the tattoos. And it's like somebody responding to them like, well, it's a great thing that they didn't ask you, or it's a great thing that nobody cares about what your opinion is because nobody asked you. It's like something like that. This person has a spirit of recklessness, or they handle information and things recklessly. So you can't really confide in them maybe the way that you want to, or you could have ranted to them, but this is the kind of person that if they have ranted to you about other people and just gossiped and stuff, that's a sign that they're going to take. It's like someone almost like preying on your downfall. And I mean praying in a way that's like Prey. Like they are out hunting, looking for other people's misery. They're the first to know when there's been a misfortune has fallen upon a family or a person or somebody. They're the first to know about people's failures. Ask me how. I don't know what to tell you. Ask them how. I don't know what to tell you. So yeah, there is that. It's like, how do you always know something negative you can feed? They just like a machine. They can constantly feed negative energy and information to you. So yes, of course, as always, we rebuke this kind of energy. But this is one of those people who acts like they miss you, like, hey, let's talk, and da-da-da-da. And the thing is, you could really actually love this person. That's the thing. Or you can genuinely care about this person, or there's a lot of things. They have a lot of redeeming qualities. So it may not be as blatant to you, or you may keep them around for specific things just because you do value a lot of things about them. However, I feel like, honestly, Soul Tribe, that is wishful thinking. 555 on the recording timer. Something has to change, right? Because this person poses a direct conflict to your life and to your highest purpose and your highest self and your highest timeline, okay? Because they are a spirit of distraction. They're a spirit of delay because they insert negativity into your life, okay? Now, some of you may want to give this person a second chance. It says deja vu and nostalgia. This kind of feels like the video I posted previously about that's the one you, like I was saying, must watch before 2026, because somebody who I'm talking to right now could have a lot of wishful thinking about past timelines and cycles, and like, oh, well, I'm willing to forgive, and if they did this, and if they said that, and if they came back, then, I would consider it, or I would, think about it, which means you're still keeping an energy portal open to this person. And I don't feel like that is a wise decision ultimately, because they're going to continue to be who they were allowed to be around you in the past. They're already that kind of person. I don't think they intend on making any drastic shifts or changes now, at least not while you're still connected to them in their life. I think you are probably meant to be a lesson for them and them to you, and you have evolved from it. So I don't think that this connection is necessary any longer. Now, this person could be a feminine energy. They could have very nurturing energy. They could have done a lot for you, care a lot about you, mentorship, wisdom, giving back. You could have like grown up looking up to this person, or this person, even if this is like the same age. For some of you, this is like an older family member though, or somebody in authority to you, or somebody who's just very kind and loving, and they had provisions and resources and access to things that they would give you as well. Like they would extend things to you as well. They would look out for you, think about you. This very mindful person. They could have a lot of wisdom, but it's like almost seems like with some of their negativity or misfortunes in their life, it almost seems like, where did all that wisdom go? Like, why do you seem like now you're just bitter and nosy and just talking about people and things like that? Now we have healing and feminine energy. So some of you could be healing a mother wound or a feminine wound, a sister wound as well. For those of you, you could be healing that. Self-care, introspection, and meditation. So that's a big deal to go into healing. I think that's the only way to heal at this time, is to create distance from this person so you can start to really raise into your highest timeline, your vibration. That's, because also this person could gossip a lot about your information, or they could even give you unwarranted like advice. And maybe they always see you as somebody who's like, oh, like they'll be fine, or oh, they'll be around. Like they don't not think of you as somebody who would, they just honestly assume that you would just be there. You would just be there. It doesn't matter kind of like what they do or how they operate. Like they just think that's normal, and that you're going to stay or stick around with them through all of that. Gentleness, nurturing, mothering. Some of you can have a mother that's really toxic, or likes to gossip a lot, or is very lustful or something for some of you. Like I don't know, there's like a feminine energy that's kind of starting to show their rear end to you. It's really weird. What else? Shattered. Yeah, it's almost like your heart was broken, but by somebody you're not in a relationship with, or you have a relationship with, but non-romantically. That's what it gives. It's like you seem to be very disappointed by somebody in your life, because they could also be gambling their life, you know, throwing their life up to gamble. They could have just, for some of you, a midlife crisis came up, or quarter life crisis, 3/4 life crisis. I don't know. Somebody feels trapped. Yeah, they feel trapped, and so they're in a more so kind of irresponsible, inconsiderate energy now. They didn't always used to be this way. 10:44 on the recording timer. Striptease, gamble, Vegas. Yeah, this person kind of likes the nightlife, and I think you're wishing and hoping that maybe they'll stop the chaos, they'll be more established and this and that. But that's just kind of like, it's kind of like just a possibility that I don't think is going to happen. 11:11 on the recording timer. Karmics and toxic. This is a toxic karmic connection, and you know, this person chooses to stay stuck in continuous cycles, so they're just gonna keep you stuck if you stick with them. It's not gonna get better. Some of you could be legally divorcing this person. Others of you could be filing some sort of separation, or blocking this person. Something about some sort of boundaries is being established, because I think you just can't take it anymore. It's like really stressing you out. Okay, Spirit, let's kind of get out of that energy. Is there anything for love coming through for my soul tribe, or I don't know, anything they need to know about that at this time? Okay. Hopeless, confusion, and nourish. Sinking, despair, falling apart. Oop. This is a little heavy here. Nourish, self-growth, self-focus, soul-finding, confusion, uncertain, unclear, unsure. So you may not have had clarity in the reverse, nourish in the reverse, truth, intentions, honesty. Yeah, 12:21, mirroring numbers, and 12:22 in the clock. Someone was mirroring something back to you, and this is like a mirroring connection. Some part of yourself was being challenged in this connection, being triggered with somebody in love, and I think it really taught you to pull back your energy and nourish and love yourself, to focus on your self-growth and focus on, you know, really just coming back to yourself. You know, they say soul finding. I don't necessarily see it as soul finding, to be honest. I more so would say coming back to oneself, because your soul isn't, you may have felt lost. That's the thing. Honestly, I'm getting strong Pisces and Gemini energy coming through this reading, but take that only as that resonates. You're just uncertain, very confused about someone, their intentions, and you're feeling hopeless because it felt like there's nothing you could do to get more clarity in this situation. I feel like you're being called to pour all of that back into yourself, all that energy back into yourself, and that's all the closure you're going to need, Soul Tribe. Okay? Somebody could really love candles, lighting candles, maybe take a bath, a spiritual bath this week. Go ahead and sun charge, go by the lake, go by the mountains, go be out in nature, and definitely take yourself out of these shackles. For many of you, you need to get outside the house. You're not getting enough vitamin D, which helps to essentially alleviate depression. It cures it. So yeah, it's time to get your nourishment on. Some of you may want to get a back massage or go to a spa, or make your own home spa thing. But massages could really help move a lot of that stuck energy from that's stored and trapped in the muscles and the cells, and like really get that lymphatic kind of flow going again. So yes, some of you may want to get a foot massage if you're into that kind of thing as well, because there's a lot of pressure points in the foot that connect to like the well-being of all different areas in your body. You can ease different parts of your body, you know, and give yourself some relief give yourself some relief by massaging a certain part of your foot. So yeah, check that out. Check out like a foot map online. They have them and they show you which organs and bodily systems and glands that each part of your foot connects to within the body. Let's see what else. Any last final messages, okay, Spirit, for the look confusion card on the bottom, guys. I can't make it up. Yeah, so need certainty to trust. Uncertainty, doubt, hesitation, hard to read, questioning, complex situation, and dilemma. But again, wow, Nourish and the healing card came out earlier, and the What's the Vibe tarot. And this is just affirming further in this oracle that you are healing emotional wounds from that confusion, from that lack of clarity, from that lack of being able to trust, from somebody not being more accountable and consistent and authentic with you. It says that you're recovering, you're repairing yourself, improving, doing the shadow work. Some of you may want to get like a shadow work journal and just go on a healing retreat, things like that. Deep healing, getting over something. I do see ultimately you are releasing and getting over this thing in your life, which I'm very proud of you. Okay, I know that's not easy, but there's a lot of change coming in for you. Something about your beauty, your art, your expression, you being able to transmute your pain into power is going to look so beautiful. You can just channel all that into your art, into your creativity, into your passions and projects, and the relationships that show up for you. Something about cleansing and opening up the throat chakra, cleansing and opening up the sacral chakra, being open and ready to receive and ready to express and share and communicate and network with people that are of the same vibration as you. Okay. Also yellow, blues, and oranges are colors that you could really connect with and are being called to wear more of or eat more foods, natural foods with that vibration. You may want to try eating more like citrus foods, like getting your vitamin C in, getting your vitamin D in, going out in the sun, eating oranges, tangerines, you know, putting lemon juice in your water, doing like blue spirulina shakes, all of that good jazz. And even like fruit bowls. I heard lemon drop, but like a lemon, it's funny, I have a lemon ginger tea right here. Wink, we're winking at you. Lemon ginger tea here with probiotics in them. So with the Venus energy here, this is Venus. Okay, so I see you really expressing yourself and doing more beauty rituals. Do more beauty rituals, glamour magic, mirror magic, stuff like that is really going to help boost your self-esteem, your self-love. And it's just a beautiful ritual, a beautiful practice in which you're caring for yourself. You're being present with yourself. When you're like in your bath and you're just, rubbing your body, caring for yourself, showing yourself, hey, I'm here, I'm present. Instead of just quickly washing up and like be soft with yourself, show compassion for your body, show love and respect to your temple, because that's going to bring in so many more blessings when you adorn and nourish your temple. Okay. Aries energy, strong Aries energy, something about Aries season, Libra season, or Libra, Taurus energy, again, Gemini, Pisces. These are the strongest placements, so take that as that resonates. A little bit of Aquarius was coming through. We have sign 3 of the zodiac, so again, Gemini. And then I pointed out 333 earlier as an angel number confirmation. So 3 can just be a big number for you. Some of you could be born on the 3rd, or the numbers could add up to 3 of your birth date, your life path number. All right, so that is the reading. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And without further ado, personal readings are down below. Huge discount site-wide, 50% off every single reading you see on there. I offer one-on-one, face-to-face, or audio call readings where we just channel and get all your questions answered. I also offer pre-recorded video channeling, so I'll send you a reading directly to you privately that you can view and replay and go back to over and over again as many times as you like, and just have it for yourself. So definitely consider that, Soul Tribe, if you do resonate and connect with my energy. And without further ado, je t'aime et à la prochaine.